We are live. Well, kind of. I actually need to leave the party that I'm in so I can't hear myself talking. And I need to talk very quietly. Turning off the camera. Just gonna focus on running around, being chill. Let's pick up some wood. Let's get started. So we need to open the menu and go to the options tab to check the survival guide. Okay. Survival guide. Controls, keyboard, controller. Throw pal, throw sphere, build menu, jump, aim, attack, partner skill, change weapon, crouch. Oh, I wonder what partner skill looks like. Sprint, pal commands, change pal and change sphere. Game objective. Uncover the secrets of this mysterious land while taking on the unknown forces who stand in your way. Defeat the bosses that lay claim to each region's tower as you try to uncover the truth behind the origin of PALs. Build formidable bases. Try to capture the strongest PAL possible, or breed it yourself. Embark on a unique adventure with your pals in this new world. What should I do first? First, pick up fallen branches and pebbles to gather wood and stone. You can also collect wood and stone by punching big trees and rocks with your bare hands. Build a workbench and craft an axe and pickaxe to gather resources more efficiently. Once you've gathered enough materials, choose a location for your base and build a PAL box. Once you place a PAL box, that area becomes your base. As your level increases, make weapons and a PAL sphere, then start capturing wild PALs by weakening them first. PALs can be combat allies if taken with you, or provide labor if placed in your base. Nighttime can be dangerous. Prepare for your first night by making a campfire, a torch, and a bed. Okay. That's enough. I think we've read enough. Let's get started. Okay, right. So we need to just... Yep, we just gotta get started. I'm so sorry to my friends. I've been so selfishly sucked into all of this sadness, this despair, that I haven't hardly noticed the things that you've been doing for me, but I have noticed, I just haven't hardly acknowledged it. I'm so tired. And it's so far, like, a resolution is so far off in the future. If I think about how long it looks like it's going to take to find a resolution, then I'll start feeling hopeless and helpless and lost. I miss my family. I miss my friends, and I miss having a car, being able to drive around anytime. I've been fairly stuck here, but that'll be changing soon. I just have to learn a different way of life. Like, now I live in the big city, and I have to learn how to use public transit. That's a normal way of life for a lot of people. And people over in, like, mainland China, they're, like, not driving cars every day, you know? There are millions of people on this earth who live a life every day without a car, and they're just fine without it. And I need to remember that. It's just I keep hanging on to the change. Change is difficult. Moving from a place without to a place with. Open the technology screen from the menu and unlock the PAL sphere. Okay, technology. PAL sphere. Yes, got it. Craft a PAL sphere. Well, first and foremost, let's make sure we can build a campfire and structures. The repair bench, wooden structure set. Nice. A good start. Truly, a good start. If we let ourselves become bogged down with despair, then we will find ourselves bogged down with despair. And it seems such a simple thing to say. And perhaps, hey, a PAL sphere. Nice. It seems to me like perhaps not a thing that most people would think to say. But to me, it feels like it's a thing that needs to be said. And repeatedly. So that we don't forget. If you allow yourself to be bogged down with despair, then you are going to find yourself bogged down with despair. The key is to not allow it. It is to pick ourselves up and keep moving, even in the absence of hope. Because I kept thinking, you know, as long as I've got hope, it's gonna be okay, right? Hope is the main thing. As long as I have hope that it's gonna get better, then it's gonna get better. And that's true enough, but sometimes it can feel hopeless too. I didn't allow myself to admit that that was true. And so, God allowed me to be hit with hopelessness so that I would see that it was true. I was complaining about how quiet this game is, but really it's not all that quiet. We've got the sound of the wind and the birds and the trees. It sounds like a world. It's appropriate. We've got one PAL sphere, and I really want a cat, honestly. Because if I could pick one in real life to have first as a starter, I would pick a cat. Have I told you about TJ? TJ the calico. He was so nice. He was like a Pokemon. We had to put a bell on him so that we could know where he was at all times. Know if he was messing around where he wasn't supposed to be. I can hear that bell in my head if I allow myself to. But I don't allow myself to most times because it makes me miss TJ too much. Let's grab this fast travel point. Expedition survivor, what's up? A castaway? Been a while since someone who didn't stink of pals washed up here. This island is a living hell. The people I came with aren't with us any longer. Those damn pals ate every one of them. You be careful out there. Here. Take some basic supplies. You need to toughen up if you want to survive out there. You got it. I can't believe we've got 11,617 followers right now. That's super cool. Super exciting. You have to forgive my lack of emotion. I'm on antipsychotics right now. And these particular brand of antipsychotics that I'm on are dopamine blockers. So I am not allowed to feel happy feelings, apparently. Which would explain why I'm so damn depressed. But I am now also on antidepressants. And they are helping. They are helping a lot. Before, it felt like a downward spiral of sadness that did not stop. Now, it just feels like a downward spiral of sadness. Eventually it stops and it bounces back, and then I come back to base level okayness. And looking at this sleeping sheep is just making me so happy inside. Makes me think of how Jesus thinks of us all as lambs. And he'll come for the one out of the 99. He'll bring us back. I feel like I am that one a lot of the time. I feel like I'm lost. And I think we all play that part sometimes. And it's okay. It's okay. That's the main message behind the story of Jesus that I think is so important. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. And I've got to put all my faith in that, because if I put my faith in anything else, God is gonna let it fail so that I can see that I shouldn't have faith in it. Still trying to remain quiet for the sake of my roommate. She is a fantastic nurse, a wonderful person. She cares so much about the people with her, and she works long hours. So I try not to be loud after she gets home because I don't want to wake her up. There are actually 2 nurses. And for that reason, I'm almost wont to not stream in the evening time, but this is my coping mechanism, and I think they understand that. It makes me feel like I'm not alone, and when I don't do this, I start to fall apart. So, it's better that I do this. Yep. I still feel kind of alone, but it's okay. I know it's okay. Hey, we made it. That's good programming right there. I could trust it. I had to trust the developers that they made it so that I could get up here. And, they did. They made it so I could get up here. Now, can I make a campfire? Sure can. Ha ha ha. That's gonna be a good bit of light. Which is what we need right now, is some light. Ah, good stuff. Okay. Let's get some storage right here. Move. Alright. Need stone. Is that mineable ore? No, it's not. Oh, see, this is what happens to me in real life too. Now I'm lost. And I start to panic and become overwhelmed. But I see that marker, due west, 59 meters up. So let's go up. Let's just use the tools. Let's practice that. Let's flex that brain muscle, right? The brain muscle that says, don't become overwhelmed. Use what you've got around you. Okay. Okay. Well, let me just... Whew, that was risky. But we made it. Alright. And it's daybreak. We made it through the first night. Look at that. Look at us go. Killing it. So there are stairs here, right? Or a ramp of sorts. Yeah, kinda. We'll go get some stone. From somewhere. Right there. Okay, before it gets any later, we gotta get some wood. talking to my buddy about moving in with him. I need to find somebody to room with. I'm sure I will. Let's go ahead and set this up right here. I'll put this right here. Hip hop a cat. Hang 10. Hang 10.